Garrett Culver and Zaire Smith, who each had some big moments in their victory here on Thursday against Stephen F. Austin. And we are underway here in Dallas. And what a job he's done with his staff.
Totally agree, Spiro. He's been fantastic coach. He's been good play and good cut and bucket by Jared Culver. We go back to Coach White.
Really a playmaker against St. Bonaventure. 11 assists, 0 turnovers.
Evans a little fake. That's a tough flat-footed three, and he buries it. Fair playing on that sprained right big toe that has been a bother for him the second half of the season. This one day of rest. Chioza setting the table for Hayes.
Been able to make that play, and there's Chioza.
These two have been such a dynamic freshman tandem. Transition three at the other end for Hudson. Here comes Culver walking a tightrope on the baseline. Gray, little step back. Beautifully done for a long two.
Nice backdoor.
Hayes to the cutting Hudson, able to collect and going high off the glass. It is Gray, and then at the other end, Hudson for the Gators. Timeout. Here, the co-coach of the year this season in the Big 12 alongside Bill Self. Here is Chioza, the fifth. Oh, magical finish.
He is the disruptor.
Zach Smith. Big off the bench is checked in for the Red Raiders. Gray, little shuffle, feed inside, and then Smith is turned back. Freshman backs down Hayes. Outside to Brandon Francis. Evans with one to shoot, and he puts it down from deep. It's gold on Woody, rest of our TNT crew. With the winner advancing to Boston in the Sweet 16, that is Igor Kulichov. Dialing it up from way deep. Here, they've hit 2 of 2 from deep.
And it's Kulichov during that period of struggle in the first game that really helped them get off.
Allen swallows up Evans and then finishes. 30, 13-14 to play. Keith Stone is checked in. Nice. He's wide open here. Rises and puts it down. Too easy off the inbounds.
And beautiful screen using his size to score that one.
Naeem Stevenson. Red Raiders desperately needed a bucket. Dante Bassett onto the floor. This is Okaro. A runner high off the window. With parity in this tournament in college basketball as strong as it's ever been. Here comes Stevenson. Second drive and finish.
After he has a lot of head fakes and hesitation. And a nice job for the Red Raiders.
Chioza from way outside. And how about this Gators offense?
Game against St. Bonaventure, then 0 turnovers.
Doing it against this awfully rugged Tech defense. Tommy Hamilton rumbling to the basket.
Rebound.
Kulichov has cooled off a bit. Chioza the rebound. Kulichov tries his luck again, and he sticks it. Bill, born in Russia. Freshman year at Arizona State and 2 years at Rice. Here is Smith from downtown.
So this game is because they've made shots.
Shot clock at 3, so Smith has to hoist it up and he puts it down. The Sweet 16 yet again. Here's Culver from deep. Got it! And Texas Tech back in front. Can't put it down. 7 straight empty trips for Florida. Culver! Offensive rebound, Gorjak Gak. Here comes Hudson. Backdoor Kulichov, and he puts it in. And finally, the Gators back on the board. Mike White sitting Chioza down for a moment. Gak, tough pass to take. Here's Hudson. Turning the corner. Right down Broadway. Florida back in front. For the kid out of Richmond, Virginia. Here's Gray. 10 to shoot. Evans got Allen to bite, and he puts it down. Chioza kicks out to Stone. Back to Chioza. Stops. No, it's put back up in it. Only been as far as the Sweet 16 in the history of the tournament for them. Evans twisting and turning in a very small space. This is Zach Smith off the bench. 10 to shoot. Zaire Smith got it.
I mean, the kid takes big shots.
Out of that glass open, but just love the way the Smith guys are playing with each other.
And look at him again, teaming up.
Get back.
See the 19 combined points between them. Hudson wide open.
Nice
And the
job.
Gators punched.
The penetration broke down that defense.
Culver unable to turn the corner. Here comes Evans. Off balance, and he is sent back by Stone.
The reason why they didn't call goaltending was it may not have a chance to go in.
Hudson can't put it down, but Stone is there for Florida. And we are tied at 40.
2 of the 3 could be the difference maker for the Gators.
Boy, how quickly this game has turned. Jalen Hudson, a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
So when push comes to shove, they know how to dig in.
Plenty of having the issues at this end of the floor. You see the drought. Look at Culver. Incredible finish. Who can execute at a higher level here down the stretch? Allen from downtown. Here comes Smith. Down the paint. And he's headed to the free throw line. Evans trying to weave his way up the floor. Stevenson.
Watch this athleticism by Smith.
Putting it down for the Red Raiders. Strong contingent from Lubbock out of their seats. Allen, vicious finish by Stone.
That was good defense by Keith Stone. Walling up and staying vertical. Look at this D.
Smith the steal. Evans. Beautiful finish. Left with the 13-minute mark of the second half. Here comes Stevenson. Spins. And it is stuck back by the freshman sensation Smith.
Watch this follow. Zaire Smith had a 360 the last game, and look at this follow. From this angle, Lynn, boy, he went over the top. I mean, Zaire Smith has had some fantastic dunks in this March Madness, and there he is, Keenan Evans with the nice pearl. Run into that 1-and-1.
Chris Chioza still on the bench. Kayvon Allen, what a defensive recovery. In the game with 14 to shoot. Guarded by Okaro. Evans looking for more. Brilliant finish. Here comes Kulichov stumbling down the paint. No, and it's put back in by Hayes.
But he's a smart senior. He understands how to play.
Here comes Culver slithering to the cup. Can't hit. It's put back in by Zaire Smith. He has been incredible. Here comes Chioza, swatted by Gray. Shot clock at 8. Raiders looking stagnant here. Here comes Francis to the cup, puts it down. Going glass.
You got to get Chioza back in the game. You got to let him play with those 4 fouls.
Here comes Hudson finding his spot, and he puts it down again. Smith back out. This is Zach Smith. That's good.
Confidence.
Here comes Hudson between 2. And a chance at a 3-point play. Too much. Allen up the floor, 3 on 2, right side, Kulichov. We are tied at 64. Tie tonight. 10 to shoot. What does Evans have left? Splash!
You talking about wanting to make the big shots and the big timing for him.
Minutes here in Dallas. Hudson. Coming from Moore, slided inside by Zach Smith. Evans lobbing for Smith, broken up. Kulichov takes.
Didn't get it up high enough.
Hayes stripped on his way up. Kulichov for the tie. Out of bounds, back to Texas Tech.
They're doing the right thing if you're the Red Raiders. Running the clock down. There's Keenan
Evans lobbing for Zaire Smith. as he brings this defense to its knees.
This Tech would be loath to foul. Go for a quick two.
Here comes Chioza, exactly that. So intelligent. One possession game.
Steal if you can and then foul. Extend this game.
Evans is trapped in the corner. Hudson poked away, it's loose. Who's got it? Stone.
The ball in, man. Wow.
Chioza. Kulichov. Offensive rebound. Stone. Here's Allen from the tie. No. And it's over. Texas Tech